want to thank all of you for coming, but I personally would like to thank the cast and the crew. I want you to just sit back, enjoy, and thank you again for coming and making this statement for us. Okay.
Welcome home, sir. Miss Olivia?
Ah, thank you, Victor. I see you've kept the old place standing.
Everything is in order, sir. I trust you had a good trip.
Oh, we most certainly have.
Very successful?
And here is our prize, a Kandinsky. Olivia spotted it. Very clever, this one.
I don't know how clever you have to be to spot a Kandinsky. Besides, you taught me everything I know.
True, I suppose I did raise you so well, dear.
Oh, that wind is bitter. Victor, would you bring us a cup of piping hot tea as soon as possible?
Yes, miss, and there's a fire in the parlor, miss.
Oh, you're a gem, Victor, an absolute gem.
Very good, miss.
Well, my dear, who would have thought that we would come away from that auction with a Kandinsky? I mean, what in addition?
Shall we hang it above the mantel, Father? It's such a joyful painting.
No, Olivia, I think I'll leave the Monet there. It was your mother's favourite. And while it keeps her spirit alive in this room, I think I'll just leave it. Well then, tell me about school. How are your studies going?
Well, fine, but I'm glad it's the holiday.
Why, a charming heiress such as you set her mind on becoming a nurse, I'll never know.
Father,
No. I know you have your heart set on it, and I suppose at the end of the day I'm more proud of you than I realise. Just that I don't want you to venture too far away from me. Otherwise you might have to turn right around and nurse my broken heart.
Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of hospitals around here that would take me. Oh, thank you, Victor. Just set it on the table. Sure was. At least there's a nice warm fire.
Shall I unwrap your paintings?
Certainly. Let's see how it suits its new surroundings.
Thank you, my dear.
It is fighting.
Victor does an excellent job.
Can't believe it.
How wonderful. Oh, Father, isn't it marvelous?
Yes, it is. What do you think of our new acquisition, Victor?
I'm sure I could not say, sir.
Say, Victor, what you hold in your hands is an original work by the most inspired modern post-impressionist, expressionist, non-objective artist theorist of the 20th century.
Very impressive, I'm sure.
And its title is Composition 7. Isn't that marvelous?
I'm sure it is, miss.
You know, Olivia, that Kandinsky once wrote, "Colour is a means of exerting direct influence on the soul." I'm still not sure what he meant by that, but it certainly makes sense.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Shall I hang it for you, sir?
No, Victor. Could you put it on the easel? And I don't know where I should put it right now. Perhaps later.
Thank you.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. To save us all from Satan's power and
Good evening. Excuse me, sir. May we seek the audience of surrender this evening?
comfort and
Sure, well, let me
joy.
check.
Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Sir, there are some townspeople here caroling. Would you like to listen to them?
Heavens, carolers? On a cold night such as this? What spirit! No, we won't listen to them outside, Victor. Have them come in the hall where it is warm and they can sing there.
Their shoes, sir?
Shoes. What about their shoes?
The muds.
The mud. Yes. The mud. I see, the mud. You know, Victor, that in some corners of the world, it is the custom for people to bathe in mud for its supposed restorative and nourishing qualities. I think I'll provide you with a list of locations for your next holiday.
Very good, thank you.
Oh, and Victor, would you bring in some hot cocoa for them too?
Yes. Come on, Ed.
Oh, should we go and listen to this in the hall?
Joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born a King of angels. O come, let us
Have you read today's paper?
No, dear.
Well, don't!
Is there something upsetting, dear?
Oh no, nothing upsetting, except that it's Christmas Eve and half the world's shooting at each other. It's maddening and it's rotten. Can you imagine what God's thinking looking down at this mess?
Well, no. But I would assume it's something along the lines of how Monet may feel if his masterpieces were being torn apart, except worse.
Father, I've been thinking. Many of the nurses at school have volunteered to go to the front to help the soldiers who are injured. With your blessing, I'd like to go as well.
Olivia, you know, I have no one left but you. What if something were to happen to you?
Father, I don't want to go. It's not just about the soldiers, Father. Think of the children who came insane at Christmas. If we don't make an effort to put an end to the evil that threatens us, what will become of those children? Father, what will become of those families?
Thank you. Olivia, take this. And remember your old father who desperately wants you to come here and stay.
This just came in this afternoon's post, sir. I thought you'd want to see it right away.
Oh, it's from Olivia. Dear Father, I am sure that you are anxious, so I'll tell you right away that I am well. The fighting is sometimes close, but we are safe. I keep Mother's picture near me always and think of you and home every time I see it. I hope you are enjoying our garden. The flowers must be in bloom.
Bye now. I can't wait to see all the colors again. It is all shades of gray here. The ground, the buildings, the uniforms, the vehicles. It seems even the sky is always veiled in a gray shroud. It's the only color I see now, except for red. But Father, you must know that we are doing a good work here. I'm afraid I'm not as proficient in nursing as the men are in getting wounded, but I'm staying busy doing all that I can. There seems never enough time or supplies to give them the care they need, but we are saving some and keeping others in less pain. In some cases, just a wash and clean, dry bed seems to do wonders. And I have made a wonderful friend, Father. Her name is Greta Lockhart. She was studying to be an artist, but when the war broke out, her brother enlisted, so she decided to become a nurse. I've told her all about our collection, and she showed me everything she learned in her art classes. I am so grateful to God for giving me such a kindred spirit. All the same, I dearly miss home, and I think of you often.
And of Victor, and of our lovely house, and our beautiful paintings. I pray every day that the fighting will end, so that I may return to you. Until then, I think of you always, your loving daughter, Olivia. Oh, Victor, she is safe, and she is well, and she is doing a good work. We will see her again, Victor. The fighting will stop, and she will come home. We will see her again. Oh, and I do begin to see now why she so wanted to go. But it's hard for me to wait. So we'll be patient together. Hey, Victor, we will be patient. We will pray and hope, and we will wait.
Yes, sir.
same. I dearly miss home, and I think of you often, and of Victor, and of our lovely house, and our beautiful paintings.
Sir, it is my painful duty to inform you that a report has this day been received from the War Office, notifying the death of 945362. Nurse Olivia Catherine Louisa Edward, nurse with the Queen Alexandra's Imperial Military Nursing Service, which occurred on the 20th of September, 1916. I am to express to you the remorse of the War Council at your loss. Any application you may wish to make regarding the late Sister Olivia's effects should be addressed to the Secretary of War Office, Whitewall, London, Southwest. Please, Victor.
Sir, an invitation to the annual art auction has arrived. Shall I tell them that you'll be attending?
I will not be going. I thought I'd made this perfectly clear. And take this tray away. I'm not hungry.
But, sir, you've hardly eaten anything since.
I am not hungry. Take it away, Victor.
Is there anything else, sir?
No, Victor. Just leave me alone. I want to be there. Alone.
Yes, sir.
Gone into the world, the Lord will let every seed
What is that infernal racket?
Mr. Jones, Carolyn, should I invite you in for some hot cocoa?
Just get rid of them, Victor. Now!
Yes. Now is not a good time. I'm sorry. Yes, miss.
My name is Greta Lockhart. I served with Miss Olivia in the war. If it's not a bother, I'd like to speak to her father, Sir Edward.
Let me check with Sir Edward. 1 moment, please. Sir,
What is it now?
sir, there's a young lady at the door, Miss Greta Lockhart. She says she served with Miss Olivia in the war as a nurse.
Greta Lockhart. Greta. Greta, yes. Yes, here it is. She served with Olivia. Please, show her in, Victor.
Yes, sir. This way, miss. Miss Greta Lockhart, sir.
Good afternoon, Miss Lockhart. Please come up. Would you like to sit down? Victor tells me that you were a friend of my daughter Olivia.
Yes. That is, yes, sir. We were very good friends. She often spoke of her home and the beautiful art you two collected together.
Well, Olivia did mention you in the last letter I got from her. And she said that you were a great encouragement to her. I thank you for that.
Your house really is gorgeous, sir.
Thank you. So did you come far, Miss Lockhart?
Well, I traveled out from the country, so I don't come into town very often, but it wasn't too much of a hassle.
Sure.
I'm very sorry for your loss, sir.
War does not discriminate, Miss Lockhart. Olivia was not the only one whose life was wasted. I would have given up everything I had if it could have saved her.
Sir, there's something that, well, for my own sake, I simply must tell you. Your daughter died saving my life. We were out with the ambulance crew, retrieving the wounded. I was helping with the stretcher when there was a sudden explosion and gunfire broke out. I was hit and I went down. The officers were frantically yelling orders and waving everyone onto the truck to get out of there. But Olivia saw me and she came back. I told her to leave me and get out of there, but she wouldn't. We were almost there when she was hit. Others quickly helped us, but she didn't make it back to the medical tent. Sir, it was because of me that Olivia died. It was a waste, as you said.
No, Michael. No, it was not a waste. I see now. It was not a waste. You are not a waste. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that it was in saving your life that Olivia lost hers. And I'm just glad that you, Miss Lockhart, are alive and well.
Sir, I didn't know what I could do to thank you for your daughter's friendship and what she did to save my life, but I would like to give you this.
You painted this?
Yes, it's nothing. I'm just a student, but please accept it with all of the gratitude I have for your daughter and for you.
Oh, I will treasure this, Greta, with all of my heart. Thank you. You have done much for an old man today. May God bless you.
Thank you for the tea. Oh, thank you for the tea, sir.
You're welcome, Miss Lockhart. And you would be welcome to visit again. In fact, I would very much like it if you would. Perhaps you could look at the rest of our collection.
Oh, thank you.
And you must visit in the spring. Our garden is beautiful in the spring. It would make a fine painting, I would think.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Until we meet again, Miss Lockhart.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Victor,
Yes, sir.
I would like you to reposition the Monet and make room for this to go alongside it. Oh, mind the giraffes. Yes. That's it. Straighten that up a little. Thank you.
Like that, sir.
So it'll be fine. Could you move Olivia's photo, perhaps?
Yes.
To the left. That would be great. Thank you.
Very
And straighten that one up just a little more.
Is that to your liking, sir?
That is very good. Thank you. And that letter for the auction house,
Yes, sir.
could you reply to them immediately and tell them that I will be going there as usual?
Going, sir?
Going to the auction house, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And where is dinner? I am absolutely famished.
It's 2 p.m. I'll tell the cooks. this way. Is that to your liking, sir?
Yes, that should be good.
Is there anything else?
No, I think everything is in order. That our dealers should be arriving any moment now.
Very good, sir.
Well, at least they're punctual. Let them in, Victor.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. Is this the address of the auction of Sir Edward's estate?
Yes, it is. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh, I say! Oh, this is marvelous! I've never seen the likes of this.
Thank you, sir. Monet. 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 Cement. Cezanne. Degas.
Kandinsky? Oh, come to mama.
Oh dear. Dear, we need to hurry. I do believe that Windsor just said
Never mind that, my dear. This is what I've had my eye on for years.
Oh, dear, you certainly have taste. I was thinking that one over there might suit us better.
Anything you like, my dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The auction is about to begin. Thank you. Now, the auction today is in accordance with the wishes of Sir Edward, which he left in his will. I will read you the pertinent instructions.
You're going to start?
Was there an objection?
Yes. Excuse me, sir, but I do believe that we are all familiar with the order of proceedings.
Then we are in consensus?
Yes.
Go on with it.
Of course.
Very well, then we shall begin. Lot number 1.
That's not the moment.
Really?
Oh my
For
God.
serious buyers.
Who do you think we are?
I find that quite pedestrian.
Perhaps.
That is just. I can't.
Perhaps.
Outrageous about that. So appalling.
Perhaps, if you were to understand the background of that painting. Thank you. Now, this painting was completed 5 years ago by a young art student by the name of Greta Lockhart. She served alongside of Sir Edward's daughter, Olivia, during the war. During their service, Greta was hit, and in going back to rescue her, Olivia was in turn shot and was killed. This painting was made in honor of that sacrifice of Sir Edward's only child. So, knowing this, who will offer me £5,000 for the painting? Do I hear £5,000 for the painting?
You must be insane.
Are you serious?
Who will give me £1,000? Do I hear £1,000?
No, I would never spend that much
Do I hear
money.
£500?
I wouldn't.
£500 for the painting.
No.
Do I hear
Such an
£100? Anyone?
For heaven's sake, someone buy it so we can get on with it. Excellent idea. Capital. You buy it. Yes. Me? Look at it. I've already have, and I'd rather not experience repeat the experience. You can buy it. Excellent idea. Who do they think we are? No.
Pardon me. But while ignominy such as that may tempt proletarians such as yourself,
Proletarian?
a man of my education,
I worked hard. No, what I'm doing is...
all right! They're commoners. They have no taste.
Sir. As there is no interested parties in this painting, could we please get on with the next item? Ladies and Monet.
Certainly. As soon as that lot is sold.
See here. No one is going to buy that painting. It is poorly composed, poorly constructed, and poorly executed.
I agree.
It has no charm. It has no taste. It has no significance. It is a dismal attempt by an inept attitude, and to expect us to bid on something of such worthlessness is an insult.
No, as much as I hate the man, he has a point.
My husband is absolutely correct. Now, since there seems to be no interest in that piece of art, why don't you start with something a little bit more like that one over there?
I agree.
Exactly, my dear. That would look absolutely brilliant in our
I
park.
agree.
I'm sorry, but the will explicitly states that that lot is to be sold first.
That's ridiculous.
Do I hear it? Will anyone make an offer on the painting?
No.
We don't want it.
Why would we work for it and go on? None whatsoever.
Not one of you?
No.
I have been a butler in this house since Sir Edward was a child. And as such, that painting has great meaning to me. I would give everything I have for that painting.
Poor man.
Is it agreeable to all of you that this gentleman be granted his wish to own the portrait of his former master's daughter?
Absolutely.
Give it to the man. Just let him have it.
Move on.
None of us want it.
Are there any objections?
No. Just take it out of our sight.
Sold!
No, we can't do the next one.
That wait, man has no taste. He doesn't.
Oh, she made his eyes checked. How the auction goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to say say that this auction is over. Thank you for your attendance.
What?
What's over?
I think he said it's over.
What did you say?
I said that it is finished. Thank you for your attendance.
Over? How can it be over? It's only just begun.
Don't take
Now see here.
This is not. The auction can't be over. What about the house? What about all these paintings? What about the estate? The auction is
Sold.
not over.
Sold?
Sold.
What do you mean? Nobody didn't bid on it. We're all here. Nobody bid on
Are you
it.
sure you know how
All
auctions
please
work?
kindly retake your seats. I will read you the will, and then that should clear up any small questions that might be distressing
Small.
you. Thank you. Now, the will states, whoever understands and appreciates the preciousness of my daughter, to whom all of this would have gone, whoever understands the incredible worth of her sacrifice to save another's life, and furthermore understands the value of a heartfelt work of love, he or she I will deem worthy of safeguarding and in honoring my whole inheritance. Therefore, it is my will that whoever buys the painting of my daughter Olivia, painted by your dear friend Greta, he or she will inherit my land, my house, and all the contents therein. Signed, Sir John Thomas Edward.
Let me see that.
Well,
Move.
they certainly don't.
Once, my dear. Perhaps you can sell some of that art to finance this crumbling structure at some time.
There you go, sir. There are the keys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very nice. Good day.
Okay.
We're just going to take a minute and reflect on the play for a second. A lot of themes and a lot of layers of meaning. And in fact, Mary Lou and I, the director, have been talking the last few weeks, what would we have said after this play? And, it's about the love of a father for his daughter. It's about friendship and loss and sacrifice. It's about, ultimately, at the end, it's about how do you receive everything the Father has for you. Really, it's a parable, and when you take that last scene as a parable, it's about our eternity. And when you come to the end and you stand before the Father, how do you receive everything He has for you? And it's not those who come with the most knowledge of the Father's things or the most passion for His gifts or His wealth. It's really the people who know the Father's heart and who can embrace and cherish the child who was sacrificed. That's who gets the whole inheritance. It's not something that's earned through anything other than knowing his heart and loving that which he loves. And even as I'm thinking about the picture of Olivia, Isaiah 53 is a fairly well-known passage. It actually says, there was nothing in his appearance that we should desire, no beauty or majesty that would attract us to him. And then it says, and he would be mocked and ridiculed, just like the painting. But for those who, through the mock and ridicule, can see that the sacrificed Son is a gift to us, Jesus Christ, and embrace and cherish that, receive everything the Father has, the full inheritance of eternal life. And that's what the play is about. So it's a pleasure to have been a part of it in a small way, and thank you for coming. And our invitation is that you would know the Father's love, know how easy it is to lay hold of what he has for you, by placing your affections on Jesus Christ. Let's pray. Thank you, Father, that, thanks for a great night. Thanks for good theater and a good play, and thanks for laughs and even some tears. And that there's a deeper meaning here, and we learn something about your love and your kindness and your grace, and that we don't earn it, we just look to Jesus. Thank you, Father, for that reminder. And I pray that it's a reality in our hearts. In Jesus' name, amen. So before we close, we got to call the cast back up.
Take your time going home and just visit. If you want to come up, and you can get your program signed by the applicant.
Marisa also took that picture.
So,